Bob, you're already on here saying hi. I got to change this thing around. Let me do that. Oh, you're now live on your. Thank you. Well, would you let me get up there? Diesel Pete. Show chat overlay. Reset overlay. Control Alt C to toggle overlay. Okay. Control Alt C. Control Alt C. I don't see any overlay. Chat some more, Bob, so I can see something Bob up. Can you hear me? I didn't even find out. Bob's the only one on.
Oh.
Yeah, he said he can. Control Alt C. Well, that's not working. Well, that's no different than it was. Well, that kind of sucky. Thank you, Bob. Participant timeout. Let's see if I can do this one more time. It says tips. Use Control Alt plus C to toggle overlay. Press Control Alt, then drag to move the overlay. I don't see any overlay. Reset overlay. So successfully overlay. Reset. Do I got to Alt Control? Let's see if Alt Control does anything. No, this is not working. I don't know if it's got something to do with this not being Chrome or what, but up here, I know you can't see. I have live and I have the time. I have 4 people here and 1 like. Over here on this side is where the chat is, but I was hoping I could make it bigger by using this extension. It doesn't work though. Let's see what happens when I do that. Nothing. Custom. No. All right. Or what happens if I turn it off? Nothing. Turn it back on then. Playing with an extension for supposedly for Brave that will put the chat full screen. It says overlay. Now I don't know what that means. If it's supposed to just overlay my picture here in the middle or what, but it's not working. I'm still having to look at the chat over here, and it's so small. You have to get up here to see it half the time, especially during the daytime. And I want to try to avoid that if I can. Uh, Feedback. Trying to click some of these things here to see if I'm missing something. Manage maybe. That doesn't do anything. Webcam. There's 3 people here besides. There's 2 more people besides you, I guess. Bob. Hmm. Oh, I thought this would work. There's supposed to be, like I say, you're supposed to be able to put this because mainly you don't really need to see what you look like. In other words, once you get your picture uh, on and you know it's okay, then that's all really you need to see. Just got to stay in frame, and basically it's working. But then you can't see when somebody types something. You have to go over here and look, and then that gets you out of frame. And it's just if I had something overlaying the center screen where I'm at, which I thought is what this would do. Uh, let's see. Chat view test. Tell viewers about your video type. Schedule. That's That's nothing. So I don't know. Like I said, it's just let me see what the name of the extension is. Um, YouTube chat in full screen is the name of the extension. Maybe I need to be full screen. Maybe that's what it needs to be done. I don't even know how to do it. How do you do full screen? I just the way it keeps talking about overlay, I just kept thinking it would be over the text would overlay your picture. I need to see a demo of it, I guess. See if you can find anything, Bob, on that. It's like I said, it's supposed to be a Brave extension. YouTube chat in full screen is what it's called. Now there's no pin on that. Oh, I see. That's the ones that's pinned to the. I want to pin it. Okay, I've got it pinned now, so at least I can see where it's at. All right. All right. See, I can turn it on and off. It doesn't do anything. Not one thing. Under tips, it says use Control Alt plus C to toggle overlay. Then below that, it says press Control Alt, then drag to move the overlay. But there's no overlay, so I don't know. I'm doing something wrong, obviously. Maybe it is supposed to have Chrome, but it said for Brave. That's what it said. Some of these extensions, if they're for Chrome, they don't always work in Brave. But this one specifically said Brave. I don't know. This is not doing what I wanted to do, so I need to find something else. Full screen, bottom right. I see an arrow, but it doesn't do anything when I click it. I don't know what you're seeing, Bob, because I've clicked on the bottom right of the viewing screen. I've clicked on the bottom right of the whole screen. There's an arrow there, but it doesn't do anything. Just says 0, 200, and there's an arrow, and that doesn't do anything. There's a thing there, it doesn't do anything. Send feedback. This thing's a piece of crap. That's what I ought to do. I don't know if it's a function of what I'm doing or what, but I see a microphone here in the middle. I see a little. Well, that's just shares the link. I don't care about that. I don't know what these things do though. I don't think they do anything because I'm clicking on them. They don't do anything. Are you in what? Are you iMode? iNode? Full screen video M. M. Doesn't do it. Doesn't do anything either. Nothing going on here. Just it doesn't do anything. Ba 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 ba. I gotta have a drink. Buddy, have a drink. Ah, good stuff. Hello there. What is it, Mert? Getting people I don't know here. uh, R, you said RIN, are you in full screen mode? I don't know. There's a thing at the top like there always is. That's in Chrome or Brave, and it's got your title bar. All that stuff's there. How do you get to full screen mode? I don't see anything under the thing over here. It says full screen mode. Um, there's a settings. I don't know if that has anything to do with anything or not. Well, now my picture's gone, so I don't know what I'm doing. Uh, no, like I said, let's just. I'm doing okay, Mert. Just trying some stuff out. I want to get this set up for later on. Hey, Steven, how you doing? Um, I want to get this set up later on, trying to get Friday Flap going, hopefully. And I want to be able to read the chat easier. Now, right now, it's not too bad because it's dark and I can see it. Now, during the sunlight during the day, which will be when I do the chat, the flap, it won't be. It will be sunny, hopefully, out, and I probably won't be able to see the screen as easy. And I kind of wanted it, the whole thing on, so I could see it, but that's not working. Now I've got my man Bob working on it. Y'all know Bob. Hey, John. So, like I said, I may have to try your suggestion on it because this extension is not working. Or at least I'm not doing something right or something. Whatever the case is, it's just not working. Uh, KFC, hey, hey, say hello to my wife, Andrea. Hi. How you doing? Oh lordy. Um, Bob, you still there? John, I'm streaming on YouTube. Using a webcam. Excuse me. I have been sitting here all afternoon, haven't coughed a bit, haven't done anything. And as soon as I eat and get comfortable, now I'm starting to cough. And of course, it's getting dark too. I don't know how. I don't know about Brave. If you have the timeline showing by moving the mouse over your picture, there should be a square in the bottom right. There is not. There's no timeline. I don't know what you mean by timeline. Uh, just to describe what I see in front of me, Bob, at the bottom of my screen is a big red button that says end stream. And to the left of that is little arrows that shares. To the left of that is a microphone. And to the left of that is one, two, three, four, five, six little buttons. Only one of them is green. The rest of them are white. Um, and to the full right of that, to the edge of the viewing screen, is a button that says edit. If I press that, it just brings up the scheduling and what the description of the video is. And that's it, really. Wait a minute, now I can scroll down a little bit. The thumbnail, it's just basically for when it posts on YouTube is all that is. There's nothing about full screen. There's nothing about anything. So that's basically what you have in. After you do it, you can take it into the video manager and edit it. So you're talking about having a timeline show if I move my mouse over the video. No, there's moving my mouse all over the place. There's nothing that pops up or anything like that. That's it. Nothing going on. That's one of the problems I found with YouTube is the information is not up to date because they'll change it, and even their own instructions don't work half the time because they've changed something. And instead of changing it on the instructions first, they just change things and we'll change the instructions later, and that's the way that works. But it's stupid. is what it is. I know, but like I said, it's just I, I I don't know what else to say. Oh, different than normal, different from normal view screen. No, I don't know that it's any different. This has changed since the last time you and I was using this. Um, it's not the same exact thing as it was. Uh, I don't know that it's much different, but it has changed. As I said up here, you've got four things up here live, your time that you've been on, and then the people number of people on, which is seven, and your likes, which is one. That's what you've got. Now over to the left of that, off of the viewing screen, and there's three buttons there, but none of them do anything. You can click all you want on them; they don't do anything. And again, to the right on this side is the live chat. And like I said, it's just I can see it now because, well, like I said, I can see it. Sometimes I have to look at it a little closer to see exactly what it is. But that was the whole purpose, was to get this on. The shadow knows. Okay, maybe you know. Tell me how to do this then. If you're Mister IT down there in Florida. So anyway, like I said, it's just a. Uh, I just wondering what's the issue. Uh, okay, my problem is with live streams. If I'm going to try to respond to the chat, which is again over here on the right of the screen, during the day, it's almost impossible for me to see it. Number one, and even right now at night, it's not great to see. I thought I had an extension for Brave, is what I'll use, but it's supposed to be the same as Chrome. That will, it says it will make the chat full screen overlaid onto the video. And basically, once you get your video set up where you got the camera pointed at where you're supposed to be, you don't really need to watch you. And if there's writing over the top of it, it doesn't matter. I'd rather be able to see that writing than to uh, see me. I'm ugly. When you normally watch YouTube, it's full screen, isn't it? No, it's not. I have the what do they call that? It's not the small viewer. It's the one in between full screen and the small one. The extended widescreen, whatever they call that. That's the one I use. I very, very rarely am in YouTube full screen unless I want to see something particular on the screen that I couldn't see in the smaller version of it. So, can you reverse the background from white to black and text from? I can do that. I've got a thing to do that, but I don't know that that helps any. Right? Okay, I just enabled it, and it did invert everything, but now I'm inverted as well. Um, I doubt that you guys see that. Uh, it might be during the day. I don't know, but I want something, and I know this is out there. I've seen other people you talk about it and use it. Um, the guys on Restored have a big TV in their shop, and they're working halfway across the garage, reading this on the big TV, and it's like full screen. And I know they make a utility of some kind to do that, and that's what I'm trying to do. Theater mode. That's it, Bob. Thank you. Yeah, that's what I normally use. Now, I don't. You don't have that in this, Bob. You don't have any of that in here. There's nothing there. You may have it, but I don't have it. I don't have anything down here at the bottom, what you was calling timeline or what I guess, but there's nothing like that on here. Uh, Another problem, you need to be Bill's worst. Don't make me laugh, Ron. Um, yeah, I think that's it. He thinks I wet his floor. Bill's crazy. Oh Lord. Guys. Now I got a question for y'all. Is this better or worse? I I'm just I had a light on here at the side. I think probably can see better with the. Yeah, that's what I thought. That washes me out pretty good, and I'm bad enough as it is. But anyway, that's what I'm trying to do, and that's the whole purpose of this chat tonight is to see if this worked, and it didn't. I have the extension loaded. It's set up here in my thing, and it's enabled. It says chat show chat overlay, and you're supposed to press Control Alt and be able to move the overlay to different parts of the screen if you want to move it somewhere. And there is nothing there to move. It's just completely gone. There's nothing there. So maybe overlay works when viewing. They're viewing on the. Well, you mean for? Well, that would be kind of. Why would they care? Well, maybe I don't know. Well, you can try it on yours then. Can you add a second? I could, but that would be way overkill. Now, I think I'm going to be doing some of this from the shop. I may even do it Friday if I can work it out. But I might be able to do that in there, use the phone or something like that. But even on the phone, that's even worse because it's harder to see. I'd have to hold the phone up my face to see what everybody's saying. But I like to be able to respond to people, and like I said, other people do it. I see it. I see it done all the time, and so I've just got to figure out what to use. And so anyway, like I say, it's kind of interesting uh, to see everybody in tonight, and that's cool. Any suggestion also on time wise for Friday? I'm thinking. Excuse me. I think maybe on sometime between 10 and 2, 10 in the morning, 2 in the afternoon, somewhere in that time slot probably is when I'll do it. Um, unless you think it'd be better another time. I know some people work, so obviously unless you can catch it at work. I think DB Darth Bubba. I think he must catch his at work, or he's a retired one of the two. And so I know because he's been on about every time I've been on, except for now. Uh, so I've got 10 people. Wow. um, that's the most I've ever had, I think. But like I said, I'm hoping to announce this maybe Wednesday or Thursday. Basically about what time it'll be. I'm hoping to get maybe closer estimate than 10 to 2, but I really don't know now for sure what time it'll be. But that's what I'm shooting for is that time slot. What is that noise? Oh, it's on your phone? No, she woke up. Oh, she did? Oh, you better feed that girl. Get her some macaroni and cheese. Hey, Stephen, how you doing? Not too late. We're just kind of shooting the breeze, not doing much of anything really. Trying to figure out this problem I'm having with this, and uh, so far no solution to it. But like I said, I'll get it figured out before I do this Friday because I'm not going to do it unless I do. And it's just I was watching. Anybody watch Wayland Wire out there in uh, Washington State? He uh, he did a used to be 63 Impala two door, and he does a live stream. I just happened to get up last night and watch him. Thanks, Stephen. Appreciate that. Can you screen record to so we can see what you see? No, but I can. I could, but I'd rather just use a camera and do it. It may inspire some others' ideas. Well, that's possible, but I can't. Hey, Mr. Hyden, how you doing? Glad you could join us. It's not morning. I think you know that. Uh, we in other words, I just I, I I'm going to do a video of this basically, and I'm going to show basically what it is that I'm, you know, seeing here, and we'll go from there. But like I said, it's just like I said. I was telling Bob this has changed since the last time we did it. I was hoping maybe Carl would come along. Maybe he could talk about it a little bit because I think he's gotten on since I've gone, and maybe he knows a little bit more about it. But even YouTube should have a way of doing, you know, I think a way of changing this chat around. Um, so anyway, it's just like I said, it's just the way it is. I hear the baby's awake. Um, so like I said, until I get this figured out, I'm not gonna. I probably won't be back on again. So what's the matter, baby? She's just not happy. uh, anyway, so what was I saying? I forgot. Bob, you still there? I haven't heard nothing out of you for a while. You probably fell asleep. It's about your bedtime, ain't it? Anyway, like I said, that's just what I was doing on here tonight, just playing around. Really, 12 people now. Woo wee! I was watching again, like Waylon Wire, and he had I think 200 or 300 people on there last night, and that was kind of late at night, really. Of course, he's on the West Coast. That's not as late out there, obviously, but it was late for here. And so, oh, okay, Bob. Thank you. You gonna send me a link or just tell me about it on here? But yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out is how to do that for the chat on Friday. Eventually, you guys, I got 12 of you now on here. Eventually, this will turn into a live electronics type repair video. That's boy, just as soon as I said that, somebody left. That's funny. Hey Wesley, how you doing? Thanks for joining us. But anyway, eventually this is going to turn into an electronics type of repair video, live type thing. I don't know anybody that follows Jim Lindeness. He used to do that a long time ago. He quit doing it, but I've kind of enjoyed watching that, and it's kind of neat. Now, the thing you really need um, to do that is somebody, I think, to monitor the chat while you could talk to him on the phone or have him on speakerphone or something like that, because it's almost impossible. It is impossible. I've watched him do it to monitor the chat and work on something. It's just you can't do both. It's just no way. But if you got somebody in the background telling you, "Hey, so and so says try this or try that," you know that's a lot different than trying to look over here and do that and stuff like that. So I think that would be very, very much better. Very much better. I love my grammar sometimes. Uh, just watch the video. If you click three vertical dots in the live chat, yeah, I see that. There's options there. I've seen that. There is an option for pop out chat. By gosh, there is. All right, now we're getting there somewhere now. All right, I have pop out chat now, but it's the same exact size as the other one. That's the problem. I guess that would be the problem I'm having. Doug After Dark. Yep, that's me, man. This is how I roll. This is how we roll in the hood. You know what I'm saying? uh, I understand this is probably better, but it's not still not what I need. Because I've got it full screen right now, and it's not really bigger. It's just I've got half the screen over here with nothing on it. So basically, that's all. The only difference it made was to make it spread out across. It didn't really, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I know you can resize it. I've resized it from small to full screen, but it doesn't resize the chat or the text. I guess what I'm. I was just reading what I had there now. Let's see. Are you going to work on the hybrid? That's yeah, Stephen. That's what I want to do on live is work on that. I've got it just about ready to go. I just was playing with the batteries the other day, seeing if I've got enough voltage there, and I do. Uh, I've got a couple more things to do to that, and then I'm going to go ahead and do it. I hope you guys can still see me. I can't. I'm not looking at the video any longer, but the webcam's still on, so I assume it's still working. So yeah, that's one I want to do. And okay, thanks, Bob. I love the noodles, man. Yeah, I don't know what it is about them, but they just taste so nice in the morning. It just I don't know. I was just telling Lexi when she got home from work that I hadn't ate nothing since the noodles, and I was getting hungry. I had KFC, so. All right, Mr. Hyman, thank you for joining us. I appreciate it. Hope you can come Friday and hang out a while with us, and you have a good evening. Uh, yeah, it is funny. Um, no, Ron, I'm using Brave. Every other extension I've tried on Brave has worked fine from Chrome, and all of them are supposed to work, but this one doesn't do what it's supposed to do. I'm gonna watch some videos on it, try to find out because it sounded like the perfect extension because it made the overlay in top of the video, and you can move it around just like you can this. I can move this chat around as well. Now I've got it over here on this side, and it's a little bit better this way, but it's still not big enough for me to see during the day. I just know that for sure. So yeah, use your phone to tune in the channel to see what other people are saying. You can't see John. If I can't see this big 24-inch monitor with the text, do you think I'm going to see this little phone? Really? Bob says pop out chat and zoom into the top right menu. I did that. That's what I'm doing now. It does improve things, Bob, but it's still not like it needs to be for again like live on a daytime thing because I couldn't see it. There's no way. I just can't see it. Doug safety perfect. Oh, Ron. I don't know about you guys. Yeah, like I say, yeah, that's I thought about in addition to what I was saying about Chrome. I thought about trying that and see if it does work. I may do that and do another one. I've got until Friday to get this, so you guys may be stuck with me again here between now and then. Uh, I guess it's no big deal on anybody else. I mean, it isn't me. I'm not doing anything, but I know other people are busy and they do things. Uh, I mean to check the broadcast is still live. Yeah, it's still live. I'm still here. I'm live. I hope you are, John. Uh, oh, I see what you're saying. Use the phone. Okay. You think? Well, I use the chat. I would think people would let you know in the chat, unless it goes. If the chat goes silent, then you have some pause for cause or whatever you want to call it. Yeah, you might want to worry about it then. You can always use the phone. Yeah, like you said. Um, Waylon Meyer was doing that last night. His locked up on him after I think almost an hour. So we've been going 34 minutes. So uh, yeah, that's good. Good idea, John. Thank you. So like I said, that's oh, I need a haircut. I know that. Look at this. Jeez, Pete. I look a little shaggy, don't I? You know, my hair cutter moved away. Um, Kylie, of course, she got married and then she moved away. So I have no hair cutter anymore. I've tried to get my daughter or my granddaughter Jordan to do it. Now I did Lexi one time. You talk about a scalping. Get Lexi to cut your hair. Uh, excuse me. Anyway, that link is what you're looking for. Thank you, Bob. I will check it out. B is for bold. C is for cold. Is this bold? B, is this bold? No. It's no bolder than anything else, Ron. Um, I know what you're trying to do, but it's not working on this. Yeah, doesn't help any on this end, and maybe on your end. I don't know. do, 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 do. Now, if I hit the X on this pop out, will it go back to the other? Yep, it does. Again, it's the same exact size. I'm back in the regular chat now. Um, it's actually easier to manage over here because you've got it all in one little spot. When it was spread out, you kind of tend to look around and see things that aren't there. I see things that aren't there a lot. I know we just went through Halloween, but oh goodness gracious, I'm having fun. I hope you guys are too. And that's Diet Pepsi. That's all it is. Oh lordy, let me check Ron's Bob's link. Ah shoot, I wish you guys could see it. He sent with a subject line link. Like I didn't know it was a link. Okay, it's a YouTube video. I'll have to watch that, so I will do that after this. Hey, I'm live. It sent me an email to tell me I was live. That's nice. All right. Let's see what else everybody's got to say here. I know the answer. Ask Bill to send Hackbar over to Seymour and read the comments. Boy, now wouldn't that be something? Oh yes, that would be something. He can. That's my problem. Seeing that's why I have a 50-inch. Yeah, that's Wesley. I understand completely. Um, I could see if it was up closer, probably I could see it better. In fact, I move up here, I can see it better. But in the daylight, it just it's always a. I guess I could try my. I've got a high contrast button. Could try that maybe in the daytime too, see if that helps a little bit. Oh lordy, we've been on here 38 minutes. I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to end this and try to get some of this stuff read that Bob sent and try some other suggestions I found and heard and see what I can come up with. I may come back on again. Um, and I really appreciate you guys coming on and talking with me and chatting and stuff like that and trying to help. That's appreciated greatly. And again, that's that means you need a new chair or cheap. I need a lot of things, Ron. You just don't know that of it. But like I said, I need to be the doctor, but I don't want to go. I hate going to the doctor. Uh, anyway, like I said, I'm going to go ahead and cut this off and go and watch Bob's link. And I'm sorry, Bob, if it appears that I'm making fun of you. I'm not really. I'm just trying to have a good time and feeling like I feel. It's just something. I just don't feel like doing it, but I'm doing it. So you guys have a great evening, and I do appreciate again the coming along to hang out with me, all 11 of you. And so hopefully, thank you, Ron. I hope I do too. Hopefully on Friday again, I may be back between now and then just to test out the new chat thing that I figure out or don't figure out. and we may see you again then. But rest of you guys have a great evening, and thanks for watching, and we will see ya.